shadows of a life I used to lead. Back when your laughter was the only oxygen I'd need. Now I'm suffocating slowly in the quiet of this room. Every corner's haunted by a memory in bloom. I see you in the kitchen with that sunlight in your hair, and I reach out for a vision that just isn't really there. The silence is a predator, it's hunting down my peace. I'm begging for a moment where the aching might just cease. And I'm dying for your smile, just a flicker, just a spark, to light a little candle in this never-ending dark. I'd give up every tomorrow, I'd trade the stars above just to see that crooked grin, the one I used to love. My heart is a ghost town, walking every mile, searching for the wreckage, and dying for your smile. Say that time is healing, but it's just a clever lie. It just gives you more room to watch the good things pass you by. I'm starving for the version of the girl I used to know, the one who didn't pack her bags and tell me she had to go. Just dying for your smile. I'm staring in at the map of salt left on my pillowcase, a liquid autobiography of everything we can't replace. Each one starts as a fever, a pressure behind the eyes before it spills the secrets of 1,000, no more lies. One for the way you tasted, like peppermint and rain, and one for the heavy silence that's the only thing to remain. They aren't just drops of water falling on a tired face. They're chapters of a tragedy that time cannot erase. My skin is like a parchment, worn and folded thin, letting out the history that's been burning from within. 'Cause every tear tells stories that the heart is scared to speak, tracing out the failures down the hollow of my cheek. From the first I love you to the way you let me go, there's a world of hidden meaning in the way the rivers flow. They're the ink of every almost, the salt of every why, a million little elegies leaking from my sky. Yeah, every tear tells stories, and I'm crying mine tonight. This one here is 2 a.m., the night you didn't call, and this one is the echo of your footsteps in the hall. I'm reading through the volume of the things I should have said, instead of keeping all the ghosts alive inside my head. There's a splash for every birthday we'll never get to share, and a streak for every morning that I wake and you're not there. It's a library of longing, it's a gallery of grief, a long and lonely narrative that offers no relief. If I run out of water, will the story finally end, or will the pages stay as blank as the lover turned to friend? I'm drowning in the details of the man I used to be before the flood of us became a solitary sea. Every tear tells stories that the heart is scared to speak, tracing out the failures down the hollow of my cheek. From the first I love you to the way you let me go, there's a world of hidden meaning in the way the rivers flow. They're the ink of every almost, the salt of every why, a million little elegies leaking from my sky. Every tear tells stories, and I'm crying mine tonight. Listen to the falling, the rhythm of the pain, 1,000 little heartaches turning into rain. I'm reading every line before it dries away. Every tear tells stories of why you couldn't stay. I saw you at the station, just a profile in the crowd. You were laughing at a message, saying something out loud. And for a second I was certain that you'd turn and see me there, that the gravity of us would pull a signal through the air. But your eyes swept past my shoulder like I was made of glass, life of who you were. I'm screaming in the silence, I'm waving from the shore, but the tide is pulling back and I don't reach you anymore. And I'm fading from your mind, like a song you used to know, like a name upon a window in a storm of January snow. The details of my face are getting softer every day. I'm just a blurry Polaroid that's washing into gray. I'm losing all my color, I'm falling out of line, a ghost in your reflection. I'm fading from your mind. Do you still remember how I'd take my coffee in the dark, or the way we sat for hours in the corner of the park? Does the smell of rain still trigger any flicker of my name? Or have you scrubbed the record clean and moved beyond the flame? I'm living in the archive of the things you chose to leave, while you're out there breathing air that I can't even conceive. It's the cruelty of the healing, it's the mercy of the new. I'm becoming just a footnote in the history of you. I'm terrified of disappearing, of being truly gone, of being just a someone that you didn't count upon. I'm holding on to fragments, I'm memorizing us, while you're letting go of everything and leaving me in dust. Yeah, I'm fading from your mind, like a song you used to know, like a name upon a window in a storm of January snow. The details of my face are getting softer every day. I'm just a blurry Polaroid that's washing into gray. I'm losing all my color, I'm falling out of line, a ghost in your reflection. I'm fading from your mind, going, gone. Just a whisper in the static as the world keeps moving on. I'm a flicker in the distance, I'm a memory in decline. I'm fading, I'm fading, I'm fading from your mind. The hands on the grandfather clock have forgotten how to turn, and the calendar is frozen on the bridge returns to burn. I'm looking at the pictures, but the colors start to bleed, like a moment lost in autumn, planting a forgotten seed. The present feels like plastic wrap, I'm suffocating slow in the amber of the yesterday where we used to grow. I don't know what day it is, I don't know what year, I just know the moment that you chose to disappear. The future's a mirage, the past is a solid wall. I'm stuck within the fractures, waiting for the fall. And now I'm falling out of time, spinning through the void. out my window, moves at a frantic, hurried pace. They're all rushing towards the finish line, winning their own race. But I'm tied to the moment that your eyes became so cold. A story that stops halfway, never to be fully told. The seasons change around me, the snow turns into heat, but I'm wearing the same heavy boots that walked us down the street. I've lost the rhythm, lost the tempo, lost the way we used to flow. Just the echo of a second from a long, long time ago. Is there a stopwatch for the sorrow, a calendar for the pain, or am I just a prisoner of an everlasting rain? I rip the hands off the clock, trying to make it cease, but you can't pause a heartbreak and find a moment of peace. And now I'm falling out of time, spinning through the void. Watching every single promise we completely destroyed. I'm untethered from the minutes, I'm unhooked from the hours, collecting all the petals of the long dead wilted flowers. I can't catch my balance, I can't find my prime, just stuck here in the middle, falling out of time. Falling out of time. No future, no past, just this moment, built to last. A single second stretched into infinity, a never-ending broken destiny. Falling out of time. Falling out of time. Oh, time. I'm sitting at a table made for two, but I'm on one side, watching the steam from a single cup with nowhere left to hide. I try to turn my head to laugh at something on the screen, but there's a vacuum where your shoulder always used to lean. I'm walking with a limp now, but my legs are perfectly fine. It's just the gravity is heavier on this broken soul of mine. I go to pull the covers up when the night gets biting cold, but the left side of the mattress is a story left untold. I'm a bird with just one wing, trying to reach the sky. I'm a question hanging open with no answer but goodbye. 'Cause you took half of my heart when you walked out that door, and I don't know how to be with what I'm holding anymore. It's a lopsided rhythm, it's a jagged hollow sound, like a ghost of a symphony buried underground. Now I'm half of a person, I'm half of a breath, living in the wreckage of a slow and quiet death. Yeah, I'm still here breathing, but it's only halfway true, since half of my heart is wandering with you. I see our old photos and I wanna cut them down the middle. The math of moving on is just a cruel and bitter riddle. How do I divide the dreams we built inside our heads. How do I untangle all these silver threaded webs? I've got the house, I've got the car, I've got the Sunday keys, but I'm missing the part of me that brought me to my knees. I'm a compass without a needle, spinning in the dark, searching for the other half of that electric spark. Do you feel the phantom limb? Do you feel the sudden cold? Or did you find a brand new heart that's easier to hold? I'm a lopsided house built on shifting uneven ground, waiting for the missing piece that'll never be found. Cause you took half of my heart when you walked out that door, and I don't know how to be with what I'm holding anymore. It's a lopsided rhythm, it's a jagged, hollow sound, like a ghost of a symphony buried underground. I'm half of a person, I'm half of a breath, living in the wreckage of a slow and quiet death. Yeah, I'm still here breathing, but it's only halfway true, since half of my heart is wandering with you. Half of the light, half of the flame, half of the man who used to answer to my name. I'm just a fragment, a piece of the whole, trying to live with this hole in my soul. Half of my heart is gone. The city lights are miles away, beyond the heavy hill. Everything is frozen, everything is standing still. I'm lying on the floorboards where the shadow meets the wall, waiting for the gravity to finally let me fall. I can't see my own hands in the thick and velvet night, but I'm feeling every tremor as I'm losing all the fight. There's no one left to call me, no one left to pull me through, just the cold and heavy absence of the ghost I knew as you. I'm reaching for a candle that I know I'll never find, wrapped up in the quiet, take control. Let the shadows fill the craters in my shattered, tired soul. But it keeps on pushing forward like a soldier in the rain. A relentless little motor driving through the desert of the pain. Yeah, it's just a heartbeat in the dark, thumping like a drum. The only part of me that isn't completely numb. It's a long, steady rhythm in an empty, hollow chest. A bird without a sky, a heart without a rest. I'm listening to the engine, I'm listening to the spark of a life I didn't want. Just a heartbeat in the dark. Slows down, getting quieter and quieter until it fades away. The piano's out of tune in the corner of the room. The melody we wrote is just a shadow in the gloom. I try to play our chords, but my fingers lose their way. The harmony has withered like a flower in the gray. You were the rhythm, the steady beat within my chest. Now I'm just a broken note, failing every test. I feel the tension snapping a wire in the dark, leaving nothing but the cold where there used to be a spark. Now these are just heartstrings pulled apart, the messy jagged edges of a hollowed out art. I'm unraveling in silence, thread by golden thread, counting all the forevers that we left for dead. Every time I try to breathe, I feel a sudden jerk of heartstrings pulled apart in love that didn't work. You took your half of everything, the books and the cassettes, but you left behind the heavy things, the grief and the regrets. I see the space beside me where your hand used to reside. It's a canyon in the mattress, nowhere left to hide. I'm a kite without a tether, drifting toward the sun, burning up the memories of when we were the one. Don't tell me time will heal it, don't tell me I'll be fine, when I can feel the fibers fraying all along my spine. You didn't just walk out the door and leave me in the hole, you took that didn't work. Pulled apart one by one, I'm coming undone. Just a tangled mess of who we used to be. Set me free from these heartstrings. Pulled apart, pulled apart. I still wear the long sleeves even when the sun is high, because there's a map of us that I'm forced to hide. It's not the kind of damage that a bandage ever mends. It's the quiet demolition where the lover turns to friends. I stand before the mirror in the middle of the night, tracing lines of heavy silence in the flickering light. You think I walked away clean, you think I'm doing fine, but there's a jagged calligraphy written on my spine. These are the scars you never saw, the ones beneath the skin, the battlefield of us where nobody could win. You see the steady hands, you see the practice grin, but you don't see the places where the cracks are caving in. I'm a gallery of heartaches, a broken kind of law, living with the history, the scars you never saw. Hidden in the shadow, there's a mark upon my spirit where your name used to be, a permanent reminder of the war inside of me. I learned to speak in whispers so the pain wouldn't show. I learned to keep the secrets that you'll never have to know. You're out there living brightly, untouched by the debris, while I'm still picking shrapnel out of everything I see. They don't bleed red, they bleed a hollow blue. They're the shape of every promise that didn't make it through. I don't want your pity, and I don't want your ghost, but the parts of me you damaged are the parts I needed most. Yeah, these are the scars you never saw, the ones beneath the skin, the battlefield of us where nobody could win. You see the steady hands, you see the practice grin, but you don't see the places where the cracks are caving in. I'm a gallery of heartaches, a broken kind of law, living with the history, the scars you never saw. You never saw. Hidden in the shadows, tucked behind the pride, a million little memories with nowhere left to hide. You're looking at the surface, thinking it's a draw, but I'm covered in the lessons just like the way we rearranged. The radio's playing songs I thought I left behind, but they're just hitchhikers in the corners of my mind. I changed my phone, I changed my hair, I moved across the state, but I'm still carrying the anchor of our heavy broken fate. I'm staring at a map where every road leads to your door, even though that house don't hold our spirits anymore. I've outrun the law and I've outrun the rain, but I can't find a border that can separate the pain. And now there's nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. I'm trapped within the wreckage of the fire that died inside. I've reached the edge of everything, the water's at my feet, but the memory of your shadow is stalking every street. I'm a fugitive of us, searching for the sun, but the truth is catching up, and there's nowhere left to run. I checked into a motel where the neon sign is blue, and for a second I forgot that I was missing you. But then I saw the empty space upon the other sheet, and felt the colder reality of a life that's incomplete. You're the static on the TV, you're the wind against the glass, you're the ghost that's waiting for the morning light to pass. I've tried to lose myself in cities where nobody knows my name, but the person in the mirror is still whispering your blame. The world is getting smaller with every mile I go, like a circle closing in on everything I know. I can't put enough distance between the now and then. I'm just a man who's running till he's back with you again. Yeah, there's nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. I'm trapped within the wreckage of the fire that died inside. I've reached the edge of everything, the water's at my feet, but the memory of your shadow is stalking every street. I'm a fugitive of us, searching for the sun, but the truth is catching up, and there's nowhere left to run, nowhere to go. The road ends here, in the middle of the desert, in the middle of the fear. I'm tired of the engine, I'm tired of the flight. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the night. Nowhere left to run. I built a cathedral out of every note you wrote, floating on the promises, trying to stay afloat. I kept the movie stubs and the napkins from the bar, thinking they were compasses to tell me where you are. But the the truth is thin as parchment, and the wind is picking up. I'm watching all the honey turn to poison in the cup. One match was all it took to turn the always into us. Now I'm standing in the center of a burning paper bus. We were made of folded dreams and fragile white ink lines, waiting for a spark to come and gut the whole design. And now it's paper hearts on fire, lighting up the dark, watching every memory turn to a flying spark. All the I adore you's turning into curls of gray, ash upon the carpet where we used to lay. It's a beautiful destruction, it's a terrifying glow, watching all our origami secrets start to go. Yeah, it's paper hearts on fire, and I'm letting go. The edges are all curling, blackening the gold of a story that was never really meant to be this old. I see your cursive signature melting in the heat, a little pile of cinders at the soles of my bare feet. There's no way to the wreckage, it's lighter than the air, the ghosts of every feeling that we didn't have to share. I thought we were a fortress, I thought we were a stone, but we were just a scrapbook that I'm burning on my own. Let the smoke fill up the room, let the oxygen depart. There's no room for breathing in a hollow paper heart. It burns so fast it's blinding, it burns so fast it's gone, leaving nothing but the sweat for me to count at dawn. Yeah, it's paper hearts on fire, lighting up the dark, watching every memory turn to a flying spark. All the I adore you's turning into curls of gray, ash upon the carpet where we used to lay. It's a beautiful destruction, it's a terrifying glow, watching all our origami secrets start to go. Yes, paper hearts on fire, and I'm letting go. Just a flicker, then the black. There's no way of folding all these pieces back. The smoke is in my hair, the soot is in my eyes. Just 1,000 paper hearts underneath the hollow skies, burning, burning, gone, gone. I'm still walking through the hallway of the house we used to own, but the silence has a weight now that I've never really known. I found your coffee mug this morning, sitting dusty on the shelf, and for a second I forgot I'm living here all by myself. hits the carpet where we danced a year ago, but the shadows stretch much longer than they used to, don't you know? I try to sweep the feelings under rugs I never shake, but every time I breathe I feel another circuit break. Now I'm just picking up the pieces of a life we didn't finish, watching every golden moment start to fade and then diminish. You're a ghost in every corner, you're the static in my head, living with the echoes of the things we never said. It's a heavy kind of hollow, it's a jagged kind of blue, trying to build a future out of pieces of a memory of you. There's a photograph in pieces in the drawer beside the bed. I can't bring myself to throw it, but I leave the face unread. The scent of your old sweater is starting to go cold, like a story that's been traded for a version never told. I saw your car on Main Street, or at least I thought I did, but it's just my mind playing tricks the way it always did. Now I'm just picking up the pieces of a life we didn't finish, watching every golden moment start to fade and then diminish. You're a ghost in every corner, you're the static in my head, living with the echoes of the things we never said. It's a heavy kind of hollow, it's a jagged kind of blue, trying to build a future out of pieces of a memory of you. Is it easier for you? Do you have a brand new floor where you don't trip on the fragments of the man I was before? I'm glued together poorly, I'm a mess of what if scenes, still tangled in the wreckage of our shattered hopes and dreams. Pieces of a memory, they're cutting into me. I'm still holding on to edges that were never meant to stay. Watching all my colors slowly turn to gray, just a piece of a memory of you. I still wear the long sleeves, even when the sun is high, because there's a map of us that I'm forced to hide. It's not the kind of damage that a bandage ever meant. It's the quiet demolition where the lover turns to friends. I stand before the mirror in the middle of the night, tracing lines of heavy silence in the flickering light. You think I walked away clean, you think I'm doing fine, but there's a jagged calligraphy written on my spine. These are the scars you never saw, the ones beneath the skin, the battlefield of us where nobody could win. You see the steady hands, you see the practice grin, but you don't see the places where the cracks are caving in. I'm a gallery of heartaches, a broken kind of love, living with the history, the scars you never saw. There's a mark upon my spirit where your name used to be, a permanent reminder of the war inside of me. I learned to speak in whispers so the pain wouldn't show. I learned to keep the secrets that you'll never have to know. You're out there living brightly, untouched by the debris, while I'm still picking shrapnel out of everything I see. They don't bleed red, they bleed a hollow blue. They're the shape of every promise that didn't make it through. I don't want your pity and I don't want your ghost, but the parts of me you damage are the parts I needed most. Yeah, these are the scars you never saw, the ones beneath the skin, the battlefield of us where nobody could win. You see the steady hands, you see the practice grin, but you don't see the places where the cracks are caving in. I'm a gallery of heartaches, a broken kind of love, living with the history, the scars you never saw, hidden in the shadows, tucked behind your pride. A million little memories with nowhere left to hide. You're looking at the surface, thinking it's a draw, but I'm covered in the lessons, the scars you never saw. Heavy, lingering bass note fades. The mirror in the hallway has a spider web of cracks, like the map of every mountain that we climbed and then walked back. I remember how you told me that we'd never fall apart, that you were the protection for the glass around my heart. But the air grew cold and heavy, and the words began to slip. Now I'm tasting all the salt of every forever on my lip. 1 minute we were solid, like a statue in the park. The next we were just splinters flying through the dark. I'm walking on my tiptoes through the ruins of our floor, scared to touch the wreckage of what we aren't anymore. And now I'm holding on to shards of a promise that you made, watching how the colors of our future start to fade. They're cutting through my fingers, they're drawing drops of blue, the sharp and jagged edges of the girl I thought I knew. You can't glue back a diamond once it's shattered. with a broken little clasp and a tangle in the thread. It's a metaphor for everything we didn't get to fix. A pile of cold debris and a box of broken tricks. You promised me a summer that would never reach the fall, but you left me in the winter with my back against the wall. Every I will always love you is a needle in my palm. The storm is finally past, but I'm dying in the calm. Don't tell me that it's fragile. Don't tell me life is brief when you're the one who threw the stone and left me with the grief. I'm trying to sweep the pieces into something I can't keep, but the memories are jagged and the wounds are cutting deep. It's shattered on the ground. I'm searching for the rhythm, but there's not a single sound. Just the glint of what we were, buried in the dust. Shards of a promise and a world that turned to rust. So sharp, so bright, reflecting back the ghost of us in the middle of the night. I should let them go, I should let them go, but these shards of a promise are all I have at all. Sound of a single piece of glass hitting the floor, then silence. I used to crave the quiet when the world got far too bright, but now the walls are screaming in the middle of the night. The clock upon the mantle hits the numbers like a drum. I'm waiting for a melody that's never gonna come. I dropped a silver teaspoon on the kitchen tile today, and it sounded like a landslide as the echoes died away. The hum of the refrigerators vibrating my bones, a mechanical reminder that I'm living here alone. I'm turning up the radio, I'm talking to the air, just to prove to the shadows that I'm actually still there. Because the silence is too loud, it's ringing in my ears. It's the thunder of the secrets and the crashing of the years. It's a roar within the hallway, it's a riot in the bed. The sound of every I love you that we ever left unsaid. I'm begging for a whisper, I'm praying for a crowd, but the void is getting heavy and the silence is too loud. Your ghost doesn't make a sound when it walks across the floor. It doesn't leave a footprint or a handprint on the door, but the absence has a frequency, a high and piercing tone that cuts through every armor that I thought I'd ever grown. I saw your old piano sitting dusty, black and white. It's shouting out the chords we used to play, and It's breaking all the glass, watching all the quiet minutes pass. I'm drowning in the hush, in the middle of the shroud. Turn it down, please turn it down. The silence is too loud. I'm staring at the TV after the broadcast ends, at that flickering gray ocean with a signal bend. The white noise is a hum that's vibrating in my jaw. It's the sound of the collapse, it's the breaking of the law. I try to tune into a frequency where you're still here, but the dial just spins and the pictures disappear. I'm a radio tower in a valley of the dead, sending out a signal that's never gonna be read. There's no melody left, just a jagged hissing line, the ghost of a rhythm that used to be mine. And it's just static in my soul, a storm of black and white, tearing through the memories in the middle of the night. I can't hear my own heart over the crashing of the screen, just the snowy empty spaces of everything between. Searching for a voice, but I'm losing all control to the heavy hollow buzzing of the static in my soul. Your name is a word that I can't quite pronounce, like a lead weight falling that'll never get a bounce. I remember the color of your eyes in the June light, but the gray is moving in and it's blurring out the side. Every I love you is a grain of shifting sand, slipping through the static where I used to hold your hand. It's a digital winter, it's a frost upon the brain, and I'm frozen in the feedback of a long distance pain. Break the connection, pull the plug from the wall, but the noise is inside me and it's starting to crawl. It's the sound of the vacuum where our future used to be, a screen full of nothingness staring back at me. Of the static in my soul, lost in the transmission, fading out of you. Nothing but the salt and the pepper of you. Can you hear me? Can you hear the hum? It's all that I've become, just static. Static. I checked the calendar and saw the circle on the day. The dinner plans we made before we left it all to fate. The restaurant is open and the city's moving on, but I'm still standing in the yard, wondering where we went wrong. They say the time's a healer, that the sharpest edge is dull, but the silence in this bedroom is a weight I can't ignore. I'm wearing out the carpet, pacing lines across the floor, waiting for a key to turn that doesn't fit the door. I've burned the bridge 1,000 times. I've tried to cut the line, but I'm still drunk on memories of when you were mine. And I'm still hurting for you in the hollow of the night, when the world is fast asleep and I'm losing every fight. It's a slow and steady burning, it's a fever in the bone, the kind of ache that finds you when you're finally alone. I've tried to find a new spark, tried to start a brand new fire, but I'm still hurting for you, and the pain is my empire. I saw your brother yesterday, he didn't say your name, but the way he looked away told me he felt the same. It's a strange kind of morning for a person still alive, a desperate kind of swimming just to prove that I survive. I keep your old umbrella in the backseat of the car, a little piece of shelter for a heart that's gone too far. I know I should be angry, I know I should be cold, but I'm just holding on to stories that have already been told. Is it easier for you? Do you breathe a different air? Do you wake up in the morning and forget that I was there? 'Cause I'm a mess of what ifs and a pile of used to be, still begging for a mercy that's never gonna reach me. Yeah, I'm still hurting for you in the hollow of the night, when the world is fast asleep and I'm losing every fight. It's a slow and steady burning, it's a fever in the bone, the kind of ache that finds you when you're finally alone. I've tried to find a new spark, tried to start a brand new fire, but I'm still hurting for you, and the pain is my empire. Still hurting, like the first day you left, in this empty house of a heart bereft. I'm not moving forward, I'm just standing in the blue, still hurting, always hurting for you. The city is a blur of neon through the window pane, a kaleidoscope of lonely colors bleeding in the rain. I press Touch my forehead to the surface, feeling all the chill, waiting for the world to move, but I'm just standing still. I trace the outline of a shadow that looks a bit like you, but it's just a trick of light and dark that I am walking through. The air inside is heavy, the heater's humming low, but there's a winter in this bedroom that won't let me go. And now it's just tears on cold glass, sliding out of sight, like every promise that we whispered in the middle of the night. I'm reaching for a warmth that isn't on the other side, just a transparent barrier where all our secrets died, clouding up the view of what I thought we'd always be. Just tears on cold glass and the ghost of you and me. I left a fingerprint right where your hand used to rest, a smudge of evidence of everything I haven't yet confessed. The streetlights look like halos for the people heading home, to someone waiting in the kitchen, not a life spent on their own. I'm fogging up the window with every shallow breath, watching our forever face a slow and quiet death. If I broke the glass, would the freezing wind feel better? Would it wash away the ink of every unread letter? I'm staring at my own reflection, but I don't know his eyes. They're just windows to a house built on beautiful lies. Yeah, it's just tears on cold glass, sliding out of sight, like every promise that we whispered in the middle of the night. I'm reaching for a warmth that isn't on the other side, just a transparent barrier where all our secrets died, clouding up the view of what I thought we'd always be. Just tears on cold glass and the ghost of you and me. It's so cold on the edge of the glass, watching the minutes and the memories pass. I can't see the stars through the streaks in the gray. I'm just watching the salt water wash us away. Tears on cold glass, cold glass. The clouds are bruising purple over 5th and Main. I'm standing where you left me, right before the rain. The streetlights start to flicker, humming low and tired, like the dying embers of the love that we once fired. I'm looking for your shadow in the mist against the glass, but I'm just watching ghosts of us and strangers as they pass. The thunder's getting louder, but it's quiet in my chest, just a rhythmic kind of aching that won't let me get no rest. And I hear whispers in the rain, calling out your name. Every drop that hits the pavement feels like Where do I begin? The pavement's turning silver, reflecting back the gray of 1,000 I still love yous that I never got to say. I'm soaked down to the spirit, but I cannot move my feet, because the memory of your touch is haunting every street. Is the storm that's loud where you are? Does the wind feel like a hand? Or am I the only one who's drowning on dry land? Wash away the bitterness, wash away the pride. There's nowhere left for me to run and nowhere left to hide. The sky is crying for us, 'cause we ran out of tears. It's the soundtrack of the lonely, ringing in my ears. Yeah, I hear whispers in the rain, calling out your name. Every drop that hits the pavement feels like a brand new blade. It's the way you used to laugh, it's the way you say goodbye. Now it's falling from the heavens, leaking from the sky. I'm reaching out for water, trying to touch your skin, but it's just whispers in the rain. Where do I begin? Can you hear it? The sound of us washing away. A million little whispers turning into spray. Just whispers in the rain. The curtains haven't moved since the day you packed the car, and the sunlight traced patterns on the keys of your guitar. I haven't had the heart to wipe the coffee rings away, or disturb the quiet settles of a lonely yesterday. I see your name traced lightly on the top of the TV, a little ghost of forever staring back at me. But the air is getting heavy and the edges getting blurred underneath the weight of every unspoken word. I'm living in a museum of a love that didn't last, just a curator of shadows and a prisoner of the past. And it's all written in the dust, on the shelf and on the floor. The story of a miracle that doesn't live here anymore. I can trace it with my finger, I can feel it on my skin. The ending of the chapter where the emptiness sets in. Every gray and tiny particle is a memory gone cold, just a history of us that's never gonna be retold. It's written in the dust, and I'm letting it settle. I found your old leather jacket at the bottom of the pile, still holding on to scents that used to make me wanna smile. But now it's just a relic, just a fiber in the wind, a testament to all the places where our spirits thin. The mirrors are all cloudy, reflecting back a man who's trying to build a castle out of shifting grayscale sand. I should open up the windows, let the winter breeze blow through. physical part of you. If I sweep it all away, is there anything beneath? Or am I just a hollow shell grinding on my teeth? I'm writing I still miss you on the surface of the night, but the dust just fills the letters back in before the light. Yeah, it's all written in the dust, on the shelf and on the floor. The story of a miracle that doesn't live here anymore. I can trace it with my finger, I can feel it on my skin. The ending of a chapter where the emptiness sets in. Every grain, tiny particle is a memory gone cold. Just a history of us that's never gonna be retold. It's written in the dust, and I'm letting it settle. Let it settle over the photos, over the dreams. Everything is grayer than it used to be, it seems. I'm just a name in a layer of gray, waiting for the wind to blow me away. Written in the dust. I'm staring at the ceiling where the pain is starting to peel, trying to find a way to fake the things I'm supposed to feel. But the coffee's bitter cold and the news is just a blur of a world that keeps on turning when I'm stuck with how we were. Today is just a mountain that I don't have the breath to climb, a generic hollow sequence in a recycled stretch of time. I'm looking at my reflection and I don't recognize the face of the person left behind in this empty, quiet space. The sun is too bright and the air is much too thin. I'm looking for the exit of the life I'm living in. 'Cause yesterday was much better when your hand was still in mine, when the stars were all in focus and the world was feeling fine. Every now is just a burden, every soon is just a lie. I'm trading all my tomorrows for a sunset in July. I'm living in the rear view, staring through the sweater, wishing I could go back. 'Cause yesterday was much better. I walked past the theater where we saw that indie film. Now the marquee's missing letters, it's a broken, dusty room. The scent of rainy pavement used to feel like a brand new start. Now it's just a trigger for the tearing in my heart. People tell me give it time, like time's a magic wand. But time just builds a distance from the girl of whom I'm fond. I'm a record with a scratch, skipping back to the same verse where the blessing was a blessing before it turned into a curse. In my head it's always Tuesday and the wind is in your hair, and we're laughing at a secret that we didn't have to share. But then I blink and see the dust, the silence and the gray, and I realize I'm 1,000 miles from that perfect simple day. Every now is just a burden, every soon is just a lie. I'm trading all my tomorrows for a sunset in July. I'm living in the rear view, staring through the sweater, wishing I could go back, 'cause yesterday was much better, much better. I'm just waiting for the memory to tuck me in tonight. Yesterday was better, so much better than today.